What if one of the most powerful men in music was hiding something truly disturbing behind the luxury, fame, and private jets? Courtroom drama, leaked tapes, and testimonies that could destroy a music empire. From allegations of sexual coercion to mysterious deaths, this story is far darker than most realize. And it was in that same courtroom where something unexpected happened. Diddy's daughters stood up and walked out right after graphic testimony and shocking evidence were brought forward. The footage was disturbing. The words were haunting. But what exactly happened in court that made his own family leave? Let's break it all down.
There was a text message shared from 2017 where she said nothing good comes out of freak-offs, and then she says, "You treat me like you're Ike Turner." Ike Turner, as we know, had a volatile relationship with Tina Turner, and that was a nod to the abuse that she says she suffered.
Before they walked out, the courtroom was tense. Everyone in that room, including Diddy's family, had just sat through a raw, graphic explanation of what Cassie described as freak-offs. Cassie Ventura, once Diddy's rising star girlfriend, testified that these weren't just celebrity parties. They were controlled, orchestrated sex sessions. She claimed Diddy chose every detail: the lighting, the clothes, the people involved. Cassie was told what to wear, outfits often bought from sex shops, and expected to follow his direction down to how much baby oil to apply. Some of these freak-offs allegedly lasted up to 4 days, happening almost weekly. Cassie said she eventually became responsible for arranging the women. Escorts, found on Craigslist and through agencies, were flown to luxury destinations like Ibiza, Miami, LA, and Las Vegas, all allegedly coordinated with Diddy's business travel team. And as she recounted this to the court, in steady, calm detail, Diddy's twin daughters, Jessie and Delilah, reportedly left the courtroom, looking downcast and silent. But why did it reach that point? The answer began to take shape with Cassie's next words. When Cassie entered the courtroom, pregnant and composed, everything stopped. She hadn't seen Diddy in over 6 years. The courtroom was silent as she walked past him and took the stand. Her voice was calm, her delivery steady, until the prosecution asked one question. "Did you ever enjoy the freak-offs?" That's when she broke down. "I did," she said, "but only because I got to be close to him. I wanted to make him happy." It wasn't joy, it was survival. She described participating out of fear, humiliation, and emotional dependence. And with that testimony, the mood in the courtroom shifted. Then came the prosecution's key piece of evidence, a video. Not obtained by police, not leaked by the press, but pulled directly from Cassie's own phone. A recording of one of the freak-offs. The defense tried to raise doubts. Why did she keep the video? Was it leverage? But what mattered was what it showed. If that video proved coercion, if it showed fear instead of consent, it could be the turning point. And to the jury, it hit hard. Cassie was 19 when she met Diddy. He was nearly 40. She said he watched her constantly, even when they weren't together. She described being tracked by security or assistants. She once emailed Diddy to express concern about the freak-offs. His response? "I know you don't want to do it." She instantly backtracked because she feared what would happen if she didn't. This wasn't just about love or jealousy. It was about power. And that power extended to others.
Allegedly, Kim was fined the day before and the day of her death. And then now she found in the bed, dead from pneumonia. That just don't sound right, bro. That don't sound right at all.
Then another name surfaced, Kim Porter. Diddy's ex, the mother of 3 of his children. In 2018, she died suddenly. The cause? Pneumonia. But questions still surround her death. There was no full autopsy. A bodyguard allegedly watched her body around the clock before the funeral. Her ex, I'll be sure, claimed she was perfectly healthy the day before and had plans to speak out. Now, Cassie revealed that her relationship with Diddy overlapped with his time with Kim. Was it all just coincidence, or was there more beneath the surface? In 2023, Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy. Within 24 hours, it was settled. No trial, no depositions, just silence and a settlement. But now, everything is back in the spotlight, this time in criminal court. The same stories, the same accusations, but with witnesses, video, and a jury watching. Critics say Cassie was involved, that she helped arrange these events, that she made payments and bookings. So is she complicit? Or was she forced into being part of her own exploitation? She says it was fear, that she did it because it was what Diddy wanted. And she didn't feel like she had a choice. The prosecution sees a manipulated victim. The defense sees a willing partner in a twisted relationship. And now, it's the jury's job to decide. If the jury believes Cassie, this trial could be the beginning of the end for Diddy. Allegations of abuse, trafficking, and manipulation, paired with video evidence and powerful testimony, could bring down a legacy decades in the making. And if more women step forward, this won't just be a scandal. It'll be an unraveling. What really happens behind the velvet ropes of Hollywood? How much does fame protect the powerful? If this story opened your eyes, like this video and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives, courtroom coverage, and the truth behind the headlines.